Hi, Dodie. Hi, where's Summer 1-800-TBI Find? Hi, Cool Vibes. Getting my second screen ready. Hi, Prissy Missy. There's my live chat. Hi, Birdie. Thank you for coming, Carrie. Hi, Mimi Jean and Beth. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Teresa. Can you tell I'm thinking about summer? And I don't mean the season. Hi, Kim. Thank you for coming, dear. Hi, Blue Eyes Webster and Sassy Bridges. How's everybody doing today? Dodie, I'm not so sure I even... I'll probably never use it. Twitter. Yeah, Darlene, we all think of her every day, don't we, honey? Is the music too loud? Hi, Shalama. It's good to see you. Yeah, Canadian cookie it is. Sure is. That's right. We will never give up on summer. As of late, I have... Hi, Judy Johnson. Welcome. It's good to see you. As of late, I have taken to borrowing the final 3 lines from my beautiful friend Angel Talks Too Fast, who at the end of every one of her lives plays a loop that begins with Summer Moon, You Tall Wells, and includes Brandon Abbott, Crystal Rogers, Tommy Ballard, Lil Joe, Monkey Michael Vaughn, Michael Monkey Vaughn. And at the end of that loop, we see 3 lines of text where Angel says, and these are the 3 lines I like to borrow today for summer. We will never forget you. We will never stop searching. We will get you justice. We're Summer's Army, and she's been missing for 17 months today. Sorry if I've missed anyone in chat. I'm being a bit distracted by Ninja Kittens, who have become aware that Angel Talks Too Fast has been spoken of, and you know it's like Beetlejuice. You say it a couple of times and she shall appear. So, Ninja Kittens are aware that Angel Talks Too Fast, Hi Not So Dumb Blonde, has entered our domain. So they're gearing up for real fake YouTube wars between Lip Lock No More and Angel Talks Too Fast. Hi, Izzy Rose. I'm looking at names in this live chat right now that I have been seeing across chat rooms for nigh on 17 months now. Some of you are relatively new, but for the most part, and I'm scrolling back up, hi Smashville. Thank you, Cool Vibes. That's a nice thing to say. Scrolling back up, and I see names here that I have seen across the board in chat rooms on behalf of Summer Moon Utah Wells for months on end. On her behalf, let me thank you for that. Because this morning, after I made my monthly upload, which I do on the 15th of every month, with the purple light behind the bridge, symbolically lighting the way home for summer. After that, I began, hi Mama Rosie Love. Well, hi Bama fan. I picked up, hi Funny Face, Brenda. I picked up one of my many devices, and in my YouTube search bar, I put Summer Wells Update 2022 because it's the 15th. Hi Shorty Small, thank you for coming. Hi Real Rockin' Robin. The newest thing I found was 19 hours old on a channel that honestly I'd never heard of before. So I tapped it, and it was pretty good. And then I saw a number of, I don't even want to say his name, Jalarish, breaking news, da 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 da. Don Wells' neighbor speaks. I'm sure that neighbor has spoken before. Most assuredly, if they're a neighbor of Don Wells, I think we can all pretty well rest assured that they've spoken to law enforcement, as a matter of fact. So there were several of those over the past few days. And there was nothing, really. There was nothing to speak of except my video from this morning, 17 months missing, Summer Wells. That was the second thing that came up in my algorithm. I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm saying, where are all the people? Hi, wait, what? Hi, Tina. Now, as I pointed out, your names in this chat have been here for summer everywhere as viewers and subscribers. Where are the creators who said they would never give up on summer? Today, I understand there are some very important things going on with other missing children today. I have a blue candle burning right now for Michael Monkey Vaughn. It's been burning since the breaking news. It's on the shelf in the hallway where it's secure from cats because it's a real candle burning. I can't have it in here where you guys can see it. And I totally get that. I completely do. Hi, Lo Wayne, but hi, Heather Lynn. But today, I know you haven't given up, Angel. I know you haven't. But it's the 15th. So here we are. And I had a little over 2 hours left on my free StreamYard that I saved because I knew I would be feeling some sort of way today because winter is setting in here where I live. It is gray. Baby, I hope you can too. Birdie says, I hope I can find a purple candle for summer that has her favorite color. I think it was. Honey, we were told way back when that purple was her favorite color. And purple is the color for missing children. So either way, you can't go wrong. Bro Rock and Robin, never given up on summer. Mimi Jean, praying for all the missing, but summer is Mimi Jean's sunshine. Kimmy Love, we will always love Summer Wells. Moonlight View loves summer. Wait, what? I have not. Neither has Angel Talks Too Fast. At least she hadn't as of yesterday. I'm concerned as well. I can't remember if I have her in my instant messenger, Facebook, because, excuse me, I have to cough. Sorry about that. Hi, Whiskey Boots 19. You know, many of you I am friends with through Instant Messenger on Facebook, where it's your real names. And I would have to go through every single real name, which I would be willing to do if nobody can. PJ's Wish, hi honey, if I missed you. Hi Elizabeth Lander. Elizabeth, you just saw TT and White Rabbit. Okay. If White Rabbit is live right now and TT is over there, we need to let that little stinker pot know we're worried about her. Okay, Elizabeth, thank you for telling us that. Judy Johnson, we will never give up on finding you. Judy's heart breaks every day for summer, and she loves summer. Birdie says, Dear Summer, when I was little, everything I had was purple. My ribbons, my bike. I call it grape color because I love grape Kool-Aid. Isn't that silly? I'm glad you love purple too. We all love it. What a beautiful thing to say, Birdie. Where's Summer? 1-800-TBI find Hearts and Moons with Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Kimmy Love. At lip lock, I think summer goes into your kitty summer, seeing how much love that kitten's seeking. You know what, honey? I'm not one to talk publicly about how I feel about certain things like that because of trolls and, you know, people accuse you of being some sort of way, which I'm not. Kimmy Love, let me just say from me to you, hi, Juju Bones. There seems to be something, and I realize it is childlike of me to perceive it in that way. And it is most likely just me wanting it to be something magical or special. When indeed I named her Summer, of the two females, because of her affectionate attitude. She reminded me in her demeanor, as much demeanor as a cat can have, of Summer at church. A bit unruly, constantly wanting attention, climbing up on my lap, touching my face, reminding me of Summer and Robin, Miss Robin Lane. So I think that it's actually just a sentimental, childlike thing that is most likely not real. What happened to our music? Where did our music go? They knocked Summer's flowers over. I'm in my sloppiest winter clothes, flannel lined gabardine pants. And Opal Moon is laying. I know, and you were asleep. Opal Moon is the one who is always knocking over the silk hydrangeas back there, which are still standing. She has something about it will probably only be a few moments before they're down again. Hi, Plant Diva. Yes, I am comfy. Hi, Canadianness. Much love and prayers to all. And thank you guys for coming over. I honestly don't have any talking points. Rosemary and Thyme. I have to make an admit. I don't have to make an admission, but I'm going to admit. Do you know this whole time I thought I was subbed to you? When indeed I wasn't subbed to you till day before yesterday. I went over to your channel, just I was channel surfing on YouTube. And hi, Judo. I hope you're doing well. Kitties, don't fuss. Do you have your service dog, your puppy, Judo? I can't tell in your... I don't see it. Do I see a puppy there? My vision is so bad. Judo, I see that you're just popping in and saying, hey, but if you're still here, can you let us know if I remain calm? I know, Rosemary. And I was watching, and I can't even tell you what, I was probably, I was probably stoned. And so I can't remember which video I was, what would have been your newest, whatever you've uploaded, the newest. Not till March, Judo. Okay. I know I keep asking you, but I only see you once in a while. And so I don't know why I kept thinking it was going to be this winter. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. You get him in March. Well, stay with us as long as you can. We don't see you very often. Hi, Millie RN. So, Rosemary, yeah, there I was. And I glanced down and it says subscribe. And in my head, I'm like, hi, Kathleen Jones. Thank you for your huge hugs. And I was like, okay, that's what it was, honey. I'm not prepared to talk about, y'all know I haven't covered Monkey here. I did a couple of uploads on his behalf over the months, but there were other channels, and y'all know this about me. When I see that there are really good, responsible channels like Rosemary and Thyme, Sleuth Mom, numerous, Navalist True Crime, numerous others that are doing such an excellent job, I felt like just every few months doing something with his picture and talking about him a little bit was what I would do. That was my lane. So it's been very upsetting the last few days because my heart is with Brandy. And I did do a garden stroll yesterday, a pre-recorded yard stroll, and talked about Monkey. I'm not prepared to talk about him today because, I could, but others are speaking of Monkey today. And it's the 15th, so today I want to talk about something. And hi, Nano for Life. So I don't even know, like I said, I have no talking points. I'm just grateful that all of you came over to just, hi, Kimberly Myers. It's good to see you too. So Rosemary, so I subbed. I don't know if it was, I've heard people talk about YouTube having these weird glitches. Like if YouTube itself does some sort of an update, that it will unsub you from people and unmember you. And maybe that's what happened. Yeah, Whiskey Boots, my heart just, yes, Brandy Neal is at least what I have experienced. and through, not in personal life, I've experienced some very strong people in my personal life, but insofar as the mother of a missing child, her strength and her tenacity, her courage, her I admire and respect Brandy, and my heart just breaks for how everything went over the last few days for her and the rest of her family. So I pray for them. Hi, Superior Dreams. Hi, Liz Robinson. Oh, Judo, you've been having a bad experience with something. You're sending me an email. Well, you know I'm so techno dumb that I don't even know how to open it when I'm live. So, I pulled out this is Summer's Post-it note box. Hi, Blanca. Thank you for coming. And there's just so much here. So much. I made myself a note at some point over the last, for me, I started my channel. Well, I started uploading content, I believe September of 2021. So 14 months for me. Somewhere in there, I made myself a note that says integrity, and I double underlined it. And then I asked myself the question, when I do things like this, by the way, on Loose Leaf, there are notes to me. And I asked myself this question, what are you doing when no one is looking? Usually research or taking care of ninja kittens. And then with a bullet point at some other point in time, and the way I know that, because my handwriting changes based on my mood. I don't know if that happens to anybody else. So I can tell that it was either written on another day or at least at a later time on the same day, because it's the same color ink, but I put a bullet point beside it and it says, don't make the evidence suit your narrative. Don't make the evidence suit your narrative. Judah, that is excellent news. Hang on, I gotta post that. By the way, y'all, I have Judo's permission to shorten it to Judo because I get tongue-tied every time I try to say Judo to pout, as you can see. I beg your pardon. On a good note, I was asked to join and drum for an already signed band, so I'll be recording and touring in spring, summertime. More about it on my YouTube. Mods, if we don't, do we have a link for Judo? Judo tap out? I am so freaking thrilled for you. That would be like me getting asked, well, not exactly. I'm not going to go off into judo's personal business, but judo's been around this channel ever since I started. And when I don't see him for a while, I get pretty concerned. We're also friends, like, email and stuff like that, which is rare. But judo's in a wheelchair. You heard me ask him about he had service dog yet. He's been going through a lot. So that is so high AC, freaking awesome that you're going to be drumming with a already signed band. It's way more cooler than like if Fleetwood Mac were to call me up and ask me if I wanted to become the new Stevie Nicks, which of course I couldn't do, but you go for it, baby. Don't make the evidence suit your narrative. That is when I began our who, what, where, when, and why. Instead of just bouncing off walls with my thoughts and coming sideways at Candace and screaming at the top of my lungs. And that's when a subtle shift in me and the channel began, when I made that note. Don't make the evidence suit your narrative, Susan. I still hold the same theory that I've held, but it's not as strongly held. I've spoken often when I speak of summer that my theory, based on my research, Department of Justice, statistics on familial child sex trafficking, and other documents, many, that y'all never hear about, or I never share with you, because some of it is just too much to bear, the reality of this. And because, according to the Department of Justice, child sex trafficking is the second fastest growing criminal enterprise in the United States, second only to drug trafficking. And like I said, a lot of other research. I have held the theory that Summer was being sex trafficked. I don't know precisely how. I have ideas, and that she either was not returned at all, or that she was returned unwell or unconscious. I still pretty much hold to that theory. I don't want to expound on that anymore today. Those of you, hi Miss Pumbaa, hi Jen Green, who have been watching me for some time, hi Nicole, and hi Louise, and that's many of you here, have heard me expound on it, and so I don't want to today. I have plenty of videos, the kittens. They're getting cabin fever, but it's too cold to put them out. But the day I wrote "Don't Make the Evidence Suit Your Narrative" was the day that I shifted gears into looking at other theories and taking in others' ideas, others' speculation. Hi, Pacific Island girl. I know this is old because it has Scott H's email written on it, and out beside it I've written a note that says good guy. Y'all, I'm just sitting here going over this is just, there's no date on it, so I have no idea when I wrote this. But like I said, when it's written on loose leaf paper, as a matter of fact, none of these are dated. You babies need to go settle down because you're distracting me. Names such as Anthony Tipton, Donna Rambo Light, Heather, Chris Oakes, also known as Dino, Kelly Smith, the Krusty Krab, Pamela Wells, the Krusty Krab, Heidi Stidham, Haven Moore, Ronnie Lawson, Queen City Railroad Construction, Lucas Trucking, Tony Simpson, Scotty Lawson, Brandon Bigley, Heidi Stidham, Becky Tipton, Martha Hood Lambert, Charley, Destiny Begley, Angel Lawson, Danny Stevens, Martin Transport, Vicky Parsons, blank Facebook page. I'm just reading exactly what I've written here. If y'all want to hang around, but this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm doing. I decided I'm just going to, without any destination or direction, read notes from 14 months. Happy Valley High School. Aaron James Potter, truck driver. Nappies, oldest bar in Johnson City, Nikki Porter. Nappies, Krusty Krab, Wild Hog Saloon, Mouse's Ear. Planned abduction. Okay. Now, here's when don't make the evidence suit your narrative. Actually, there we go. Planned abduction, question mark. Hidden from dawn, hidden from trafficking. Unknown abduction from known or abknown, unknown abduction. Swing, driveway, dog trail, dogs bark, question mark, door slam, question mark, scream, question mark. We know where those three with the question mark came from, don't we? She who shall not be mentioned on my channel ever again. Sent ends. Sent ends. Okay, trafficked. What would be, fig leafing, blue hair, pink hair, waterfalls, red shoes, shed, not returned, sent ends. Wandered off. Search teams, canine units, EquiSearch, planes, drones, helicopter, sent ends. Hi, Sleuth Mom. Footprints. James, accident, scared. Summer Moon, Utah Wells, missing June 15, 2021. Early afternoon hours. Let me cough. Have a tickle. No, Summer. 5 years old, blonde over blue, head shaved, 40 pounds, 3 feet tall. Aliens? Y'all remember that early on there were actually here and there people talking about Summer being abducted by aliens. I'm like, what? WTF? Please. Rose Myers, Jackie Dobbs, David Dotson, SDA Church, Sherry Mullaney, Jose Ramon, Andrew Heltz, Leslie Hill, Allie, Hunter, Cassandra, Candace Bly, Candace Hare, Donald Wells, Josie, Waylon Wyatt, Carly Trent, Marcos, 911 calls, ? Ronnie Lawson, she whose name shall not be said again on my channel, Polly, Andy, Candace changed timeline, ? What should happen to pedophiles, ? Hypothermia is subnormal temperature of the body, 79 degrees or less. According to the Weather Channel, at Warriors Path State Park on June the 15th of 2021, the sunrise was at 6:12. The sunset was at 8:50 p.m. The high was 81 degrees and the low was 65. (4:30 to 5 o'clock). She who shall not be named on my channel heard Candace Bly talking to Donald Wells on the phone, ? Is that why Candace changed the timeline? I asked. Coming down the driveway, ? Summer missing longer than said, ? Crossed road twice, ? Left the house twice, ? Donald Wells says she who shall never again be named on my channel never babysat their children. Donald Wells didn't answer Benny regarding a $2,000 crack. See, I've got notes. I don't even know what, I know what it's referring to, but I don't know why I wrote it down. Unable to explain well how he found. Donald Wells is unable to explain well how he found the SDA organization. I'm just reading my notes. Y'all feel free to chat or whatever. I'm not ignoring you. I know you're there. Seven alibis. Trying to be amusing? ? Dawn doesn't know? ? And then in this last little box here, they will adjust to what we say. They being whoever. Whoever. Family, neighbors, friends, associates, co-workers, will adjust to what we say, and indeed they did. Indeed they did. The red Subaru was purchased at Wallace Imports, 3101 East Oakland Avenue, Johnson City, Tennessee. It's 26.2 miles from 3101 East Oakland Avenue to 110 Ben Hill Road. It was purchased on December the 14th of 2020. It had 8 miles on it, the Subaru did, at the time of its purchase. It wasn't registered until January the 14th of 2021. At the time it was registered with 18 miles on the odometer. So my question on those two Post-it notes was, how did they drive it one way 26.2 miles from Wallace Imports to their house, have it for an entire month, and register it with only 18 miles on it? Charles Scott Castle, a deputy. Bobby Bullington, a Tennessee state trooper. Danny R. Morrison, killed. Tia Lawson, injured. Law enforcement and TBI. Listen to what is not being said and think about the bait. That's a note to myself, that when I was listening to a press conference from Ronnie Lawson, Tim Coop, Churchill Rescue Squad, Ronnie Lawson, Sheriff of Hawkins County, Tennessee, who is still in charge of Summers' case. I made a note to myself to listen to what is not being said and to think about the bait. Also made a note that the FBI card team was gone. Summarize Summers' disappearance. That was a challenge. It's been tried a number of times. Names: Michael Alverson, Piney Flats. Ronnie Gilliam, Kenneth Rotowski, Matthew Bailey, Sullivan County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office, TBI Human Trafficking Unit, Homeland Security DA's Office. Don't even remember what that's about. A note to myself to remember chat can be behind. Pay attention to the words in chat. Is Hunter with his dad? Highlighting the way home for the vanished. Baby, what I'm doing is, it's the 15th, and I am in a very directionless manner, rereading notes in Summers' case that have been made over 14 months, and some of them I have no idea, very few of them, but there's a couple, like the names, I'm like, this is very, very important. And I've been pointing this out for a long time. And it makes some people incredibly uncomfortable, because they think that in me saying so, that I'm implying something that I am not implying. However, and I will preface it with the way I've always prefaced it when I make this remark. If Candace Bly told the truth about the sequence of events the afternoon of June 15th, 2021, then Summer's brothers were the last human beings to see her alive. Not Candace, not Candy Hair. Her brothers. I'm not implying that her brothers did anything to her. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. If Candace Bly was telling the truth about the sequence of events on June 15th of 2021, then Summer's brothers were the last human beings to see Summer alive. I'm putting a few of these aside. Consciousness of guilt. Do you know why you're here? FBI data retrieval. Okay. Do you know why you are here? Is in quotes. And that means, okay, that's a reminder about how law enforcement, one way, is when they sit down in an interrogation room, they will say to the person across the table there, do you know why you're here? Because the response to that question tells them a lot. Just like the question, what do you think should happen to the person who did something to Summer Wells? The answer to that question is very revealing as well. Consciousness of guilt. The impact of child neglect with Gracie's name. My best friend who died this spring, suddenly and unexpectedly from a brain aneurysm, about 45 minutes after she walked off of my front porch with a hug and a cast of a glance over her right shoulder. And the last words out of our mouths to one another were, I love you. The program we never got to do. The impact of child neglect. Gracie's life. That story will never be told. Christy McPherson Vincent. Don went straight to the shed. And then I also wrote, afraid of dark places, ? That was on an evening when I was sitting here remembering being a child. And although we did not live in a home with a basement, I had a friend who lived in a home with a basement, and it was dark down there. And I didn't like it when I was 5 years old. Neither did my friend. We were afraid to go down there. So that was just me wondering about Summer saying she wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys. I can't imagine. I'm not saying she didn't or couldn't have. I'm putting myself as a 5-year-old in that position. It's June. I'm in Tennessee. I live on a knoll of a hill. I have an entire queendom surrounding me. to play in and on. I have been here all my life. I'm adventuresome. Of all the places I'm going to choose to go, am I going to go down in that basement? Do I know if Summer did or not? If she did she fall down the stairs? If she did, because the basement door has a ground level threshold, was there a poisonous snake down there? Dr. Chris Callandine, 45 years old, registered sex offender, arrested on public intoxication. He was a Churchill, is it Churchill or Cherokee? I don't remember which one. He was he's a pediatrician, you know, he liked boys. He was also Carly Trent's pediatrician. I was accused of being one of these, probably still am, by a tinfoil hat wearing fool named Carl that lives in the United Kingdom and has a channel on YouTube. Who's an idiot and wouldn't recognize genuine emotion and depth of feeling and critical thinking skills if they jumped up and kicked him in his I understand there are a few others who have accused me of being this. Cuss warning. Miss me with that bullshit. Oh, in 2019, there were 56,786 people in Hawkins County, Tennessee. Legislators make the laws and rules, judges execute them, and law enforcement enforces them. WJHL News Desk, 423-434-4504. Email news@wjhl.com. Yennefer and Delta 8 products on Ziggy's channel. A person who has been convicted of any felony under Tennessee law is prohibited by federal law from possessing any firearm unless that person has obtained a complete restoration of firearms rights under state law 40-32-101. Question to self. TNCRTINFO.com. TennesseeCourtInfo.com. If you see something, say something. If you wish to report suspicious activity of child sexual exploitation, call 1-866-DHS-2423. Shift change at Hawkins County Sheriff's Department in the afternoon is 6 or 7 p.m. They are at minimum 36 minutes, at best, unless they're in the neighborhood, 36 minutes away. Did Don and Candace know that? Did Don and Candace know? Here again, these are just my old notes, y'all. We won't get through all of them because I'll run out of time on StreamYard before we do. But based on when the 911 calls were made to the sheriff's office, did Don and Candace know that it was shift change time? I don't know. 4:30 to 4:42 to 6:23 and 6:26. Candace, Don, 911 calls, unfounded, having no foundation or basis in fact. Fact is a thing that is known. I think we all know what that's referring to. First dispatch, 6:32, 7:03, first officer arrived. Something about that I didn't like law enforcement's choice of verbiage. What does this say? It's in quotes. Even the most intensive journalism peters out without facts. That was a note to myself. Even the most intensive journalism peters out without facts. Facts in this case, few to none. Is there a time zone difference between where Don Wells was working? I didn't know at the time, obviously. Candace changed time of disappearance to 4:30 to 5. Sent boys to search. Grandis did. Don 30 minutes home. How long did the boys search? Cactus, no gloves, wash hands. Y'all, these are questions that I have asked. How long did the boys search? Did they search? Did it take Don 30 minutes to get home? If they were replanting cactus, then they should have been wearing gloves. If they were wearing gloves, they wouldn't have needed to wash their hands. Where was the water source for the hand washing? Curiosity, observance, acceptance, and love. Pamela Wells. A few have made their way into Summer's box that don't belong there. Rose Bly, sister of Candace Bly, disappeared August 9th, 2009. Okay, and this was misreported by a person on YouTube because Rose Bly disappeared on August 21st of 2009. But a YouTuber who has like over 100,000 subs, a guy, months ago reported on his channel that Rose Bly disappeared on August the 9th. And I wrote it down. I'm covering up the name of the channel. I'm like, all you have to do is put in your freaking Google search bar, disappearance of Rose Bly. Boom! Comes right up for you. The phone number for the National Domestic Violence Hotline and the phone number for Boston FBI CARD, Child Abduction Rapid Deployment. Grandis Knapp. She couldn't remember. Oh, this would be from Candy Hare's interview with WJHL. What, in December of was it December of 2021? No, or March? No, it had been since December that she had heard from law enforcement. Was it in March? That she finally got all kinds of notifications up over y'all's chat right now. Hi, Ancient Gypsy. Hi, Tammy Crimes. Sorry I've been ignoring you guys. Thanks for being here. Was that in March that Candy Hare did her interview finally with WJHL? Burlington Park, yes? Okay. And she said it had been since December that she had heard from law enforcement or talked to law enforcement. And she couldn't remember. That's the day that I was like, I don't think she was there at the swimming hole. Almost like maybe Candace took Candy home after going to Holston Medical Center with her knee and then went back to town. Or maybe just it could be she just couldn't remember the name. But I took note that she said she watched the boys search. Candy Hare did. She watched the boys search. And then I put myself where she said she was standing, and she would have had a clear line of sight through the clearance down to the creek and the red shed that's on Beach Creek Road, but only down that. And she was praying that they wouldn't get abducted. Crystal Spencer, June 12th, 2020. Mattresses. Crystal Spencer's mom, Marlena. Picture on Facebook, December 29th, 2020. Red at 110 Ben Hill Road. Oh, that's about the Subaru. On December 29th, 2020 is when Candace posted the selfie of her standing in front of the new red Subaru with the, she said something like, she was thanking Don for getting her this new car. That was December 29th, 2020, and the photograph was taken at 110 Ben Hill Road. And when it was registered on January 14th of 2021 with those 18 miles on it that I told you guys about a while ago, although it's 26.2 miles from the car dealership one way to their house. And we know they drove it to their house after they bought it on December 14th, because on December 19th, Candace posts a picture of the Subaru at 110 Ben Hill Road. But when they register it on January 14th, 2021, it only has 18 miles on it and it's registered as white. Love to cling to, hate to turn one's back upon. So, darlings, I could go on and on and on and on here. I mean, we're not even... I think you get where I'm coming from today. 17 months, Summer Moon Utah Wells has been missing. We're told from 110 Ben Hill Road. Beech Creek community near Rogersville, Tennessee. According to Leslie Earhart, Public Information Officer, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, Summer disappeared sometime in the early afternoon hours of June the 15th, 2021. According to Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, Hawkins County, Tennessee, Summer Moon Utah Wells was last seen outside her home by her brothers. Where is she? Where is she? What happened to her? Why is she not where she's supposed to be? Why has her 6th birthday come and gone? And hundreds and hundreds So today's breaking news is that there is no breaking news. 17 months after her disappearance, we, the public, worldwide, thousands and thousands of people who love a little girl that they have never met, will never meet. We don't know if she is alive, but many of us hold on to the hope that she is somewhere safe and warm and fed and nurtured, loved. Many others have lost hope or are losing hope. Not only that Summer may still be alive, but they're losing hope that she will ever be found. I am not one of those, although I certainly waver that not today. Today, 17 months after Summer Moon Utah Wells' disappearance, my heart is full of hope. Prayers that soon the day will come that the good Lord will see fit in his purpose in all of this to let the truth be revealed. And let justice be done and bring Summer home. And for those thousands of people around the world, home is in our hearts. So whether she's alive or no longer on the face of this earth, today on the 17th month marker of her disappearance, we pray that the good Lord above will soon see fit that if there's anyone at all who knows anything at all, that they will have the courage to step forward, to contact the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation in Summer's behalf. There's a phone number and a tip line scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now. So if you see this, whoever you are, wherever you may be, if you know anything at all, my viewers and I plead with you sincerely to call 1-800-TBI-FIND or email tips to TBI@tn.gov for Summer, for her first, and for the rest of us. We love her. Y'all, I don't think I'm going to be able to get back to your chat. Hang on just a moment here. I didn't know I was going to get that emotional. I should have known. Hey Jude, number one. Hey JF. I'm sure I've missed a great number of you in chat. I appreciate y'all coming over and spending some time with me today. Some of you have known about Summer longer than I have. Some of you have been dedicated to her longer than I have. And we will continue to talk about other topics here. But we won't ever stop talking about Summer. Sometimes it'll just be like this, me sitting here bawling and rambling on. So I need to go have a cigarette, and we're just getting close to 1 hour and 30 minutes. And I'd like to save that last hour just in case anything happens on my StreamYard. So let me see if I can get through this, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Smile when your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your tears and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? And you'll see that life is still worthwhile if you'll just smile. I tell you all to behave yourselves, but I don't see any reason at all to waste my breath in your time, because we all know you ain't going to do it. So go try to have you some fun and stay out of trouble and try to stay safe while you're doing it. Okay? Don't ever forget this universal hand sign. Thumb to the palm and 4 fingers over. Says to the onlooker, help me, I'm being held against my will. Universal sign. Thumb to the palm, 4 fingers over. So, I'm going to see you on the flip-flop, whether you like it or not. And don't you ever forget for one single moment, day or night, there truly is a whacked out, crazy old cat lady out here on the streets of YouTube who really does love you day or night, no matter what. So, like I said, I'll see y'all on the flip-flop if you choose to tune in. Okay? Thanks for being here. I'm sorry if I missed you in chat. I appreciate your love and your support. Ladybug. I love you all. Thank you, mods, for being here and all your support. And hopefully, I'll get my hind end up to the post office on the 23rd of November and mail out the mods' presents. Okay. I love you. Bye. In the broadcast. End it.